Are you tired of complex and time-consuming box rate calculations? Trouble managing the products of so many customers? With frequent paper price changes, you have to work hard for hours to update the rate of all products. Are you incurring a loss due to some mistake while making the job card? Say goodbye to spreadsheets and guesswork. With BoxRateCalculator.com, the ultimate tool for corrugated box manufacturers. Hello and welcome to the demo of the box rate calculator. With our software, you can easily manage the products of all your customers. On paper rate change, update the rate of all products on click of button and easily print the job card without any mistake. Let's see that in action. First of all, you have to visit the Box Rate Calculator website, that is BoxRateCalculator.com. On the website you can find information about the features of our software. To register, you have to click on the Register Now button. Enter your email address here, the password that you will use to log in to this website, the name of your company, your name, your mobile number. You will have to accept the terms and conditions and click on Sign Up button. An email will be sent to your email ID which you have entered here. You have to activate your account by going to that email. In the inbox you can see an email from support@boxratecalculator.com email ID and subject will be BRC account verification. The email will look something like this. Sometimes this email can also come in the spam folder, so you should check it there too. The email has a Verify Email Address button. You have to click on it. As soon as you click on it, the website of the Box Rate Calculator will open in new browser and your account will be activated. After the account is activated, you will see the login screen. Here you have to log in by entering your email address and password. On login, you will see the costing module. We have added some default data in the software such as Flute, GSM, BF and its rate. The decal of the corrugation machine is set to 52 inches and the max cutting machine length to 85 inches. You can change it according to your machine configuration. Let's see how you can calculate the rate of the box and where this default value is used and how you can update it. On the top left corner there is a hamburger icon. On click of that you will be able to see the whole menu. When you are logging in for the first time, go to the machine constant menu item. You will see this screen. You can change the decal and cutting size based on your machine's configuration. You have to enter all the values in inch. Like my machine can process largest decal of 50 inch, so I will enter 50 here. In the same way, you need to enter the max cutting size that your machine can process. After that, the third value is the cutting allowance. This value is addition of two things. One is space for glue joint or manufacturer's joint and second is the margin that we keep for box finishing. Here the default value I have added is 2 inch. That is 1.5 inch for manufacturer's joint and 0.5 inch margin for box finishing. After that is the real allowance. This is the margin that you would like to keep for box finishing in decal. Right now the default here is 0.5 inch. The last setting is to always show the decal and cutting in inch. When you enter the size of the box in millimeters or centimeters, but you want the decal and cutting to be displayed in inch, then you should check this setting. After that on costing, product add update, and job card will display the decal and cutting in inch. You can also customize the Flute Factor. For that you have to click on Flute menu item. That will display all the default values. If you want to change a value you can by clicking on Edit and updating the value here. Also if you want to add any new value, then you can by clicking on Add New, entering the Flute type and factor. In the same way, you can add or edit the value of GSM. The list of GSM will open from here and you can edit from here or add from here. You can also add or edit the values of BF. You can keep the value of BF in this way like 16 golden, 16-G, 16 natural, which you can easily remember, and its rate per kilogram you have to put here. All these things that we have entered, will be used to calculate the box cost. Let's go to the costing module and see how it works. First of all, you have to select whether you want to calculate the rate of universal box or the die-cut box. First, we will see the demo of universal box. You need to select whether you will enter the size in inch, centimeter or millimeter. For now, I am selecting inch. Next, select ply of the box. I am selecting 5 ply. Next, enter the size of your box, length, width and height. Right now I am entering 20 and 20 here. The moment you enter the size, software will calculate the decal and cutting of the box and display. We had entered the maximum value of decal and cutting as 50 and 85 inch in the machine constant. If we see here, the sum of width and height is 40. And after adding 0.5 inch of finishing, it's showing decal as 40.5 inch. In the same way, the sum of length and width is 40, but your machine can take a cutting of up to 85. Based on that, software doubled it so that it becomes 1 sheet 1 box. And after adding 2 inch for machine joint and finishing, it's showing cutting as 82 inch. If you have to make some change in decal or cutting, then you can do it. Suppose if I want to reduce 0.5 inches in cutting, I can do it like this. Next is to select the paper combination. First of all is the top paper. I am putting the value as GSM 150 and BF 16 golden. The flute paper will be 100 GSM and 12 natural and flute type B. Then 100 GSM for the back paper of flute and 12 natural BF. Similarly, the paper of the second liner also has to be selected, 100 GSM and 12 natural flute B, and the paper behind it is also 100 GSM and 12 natural. As you can see, the values we have feed in machine constant, flute, GSM, BF are all used here, and based on that, the rate of the box is calculated. Then if you want to add wastage percentage, you can add it here. For example, if I am incurring a wastage of 3% on processing 1 kilogram paper, then I will enter 3 here. Next is the conversion. How much conversion do you want to charge per kilogram? I am entering 15 per kilogram. Then if you have lamination in your box, you can select it here. After selecting the lamination, you have to enter the decal and cutting of the lamination. For now I am entering it 40 and 81. Then you have to enter the rate of lamination. This is per 100 square inch. For now I am entering 0.30 per 100 square inch. If there is no lamination in your box, then do not select it. Next is the printing charge. If you have printing in your box, then how much you want to charge for it per box, that you have to enter it here. Otherwise leave it blank. I am entering it as to per box. Next is the transportation charge. If you want to charge separately for transportation of the box, then you can enter it here. Otherwise leave it blank. For now I am entering it as 1 per box. Next is other charge. If you want to charge for any other specific requirements which is not in any of above, then you can enter it here. I am entering it as 1 for now. This will be per box. In the end is the profit percentage. If you want to keep the profit margin on the box price, you can enter it here. I want to keep 3% profit, so I am adding it here. Based on these details, software will display cost of box as well as its approximate weight in kilogram. This is how you can calculate the rate of the universal box. Now we go through the demo of the die-cut box. In the box type, you have to select die cut. I am keeping the scale as inch and 5 ply. Now the size is not necessary for the die cut. If you want, you can enter it for your reference. The cost of the die cut will be calculated based on the sheet size, which is decal and cutting. I am entering 40 for the decal and 40 for the cutting. Then for the die cut box, you have to specify that from how many sheets how many boxes are produced. Like mine is 1 sheet 1 box. So I have to enter 1 and 1 here. If it was to sheet 1 box, then I have to enter 2 here and 1 here. Paper combination same like universal box. Top paper 150 GSM. 16 golden, and the rest of the paper 100 GSM and 12 natural and flute type B. Then we keep wastage percentage as 3. Conversion 15 per kilogram. Not taking lamination. Punching charge will be 1 per sheet. Then printing per sheet, which I am entering to per sheet. Next is transportation per box, which I am entering 1, and other charges nothing. In the end, the profit percentage as 3. Based on this we will get the price of the box and its approximate weight in kilogram. This is how you can calculate the rate of the die cut box. Now let's see how you can save the customers and its products. First, you need to add the customer. For that you have to go to the customer menu item, then add new, and you have to enter your customer's details, such as name, address, city, email, and mobile number. After entering everything, click on Save. Next go to the products and click on Add New. Next you have to select the customer for which you have to add the product. Then the name of the product and all the details that we have put in the costing. After this, there are few things more here. The first is, one bundle of box should contain how many boxes. For now I am entering it as 10. Then you need to specify how the manufacturer's joint will be made, via pin or gum. And last is any notes that you want to be printed each time on job card of this product. Suppose if I write here take care of printing, then whenever I create its job card, this will be printed on it. These 3 are not mandatory. If you enter it will come on the job card. Then verify the price, weight and all the other details of box. Next click on Save, and your product will be saved. If you want to update something in a product, then you can also do that by clicking on Edit. Now suppose you have 20 to 25 customers, and they have more than 500 products. If the rate of paper changes, then in the softwares that are available in the market, you have to update the rate of all the products one by one, and if you do not use any software, then you have to manually calculate the rate for each product. It takes a lot of time, and the chances of mistake is also high. But if you use box rate calculator, it will happen in just a few seconds. Here in this account I have more than 1000 products in total combined of all the customers. When the rate of the paper changes, I have to go to BF and update the rate of BF. Suppose the rate of all papers has increased by 1. So I will go to all the BF value and update them with that. Now if I want to update the rate of all the products of all the customers, I can do that. Or if I have to update the rate of all the products of a particular customer, that is also possible. If you select the customer, click on Search. Then you will get a list of all the products of this customer. Upon clicking Update Rate, the rate of all these products will be updated. For now I want to update the rate of all the products of all the customers, so I will click on Clear. Then the customers filter will be removed and all customers' products will be displayed. Now I click on Update Rate. So you see the processing is going on. As soon as this is over, the rate of all products will be updated. Yes, it has been completed. Let's see by editing a product. So here you can see that the current rate of the product is 11.74 and 11.48 was the old rate, and on which date it was last updated. So you have seen how the rate of all products will be updated in a few seconds. Now if you want to send this updated rate to your customer, then go to the product list and click on Export to Excel. Excel file will be generated, which if we open and see, the customer's name, product name, box type, scale, size, current rate and old rate are all there. You can send this Excel to the customer via email or WhatsApp. The second feature of export is detail export. If I select the detail export and click on Export to Excel, then a new Excel will be generated. In that there are all the details of the product, such as GSM of paper, BF, rate of BF, conversion, transportation and rest of the charges, details of lamination, bundle, everything. You can keep this for your reference and backup. You will not find this update rate and export feature in any other software. Another great feature is job card printing. For that you have to click on the job card menu. Next select the customer, then its product. Next put the order quantity of the box. Next is the order date, delivery date, PO number and notes. Here the notes are specific for the processing of this order. These 4 are not compulsory. If you will enter it, it will be printed on the job card. As soon as I click print, a PDF file will be generated and opened in new tab. It contains all the information for the processing like the size, decal, cutting, scale, printing, lamination details, number of liner and paper required, quantity, order date, delivery date and notes you have entered will also be printed. With that, approximate weight of 10 paper and liner is also there. Whenever you get an order for a box, you can print this job card and give it to your operator or manager. By referring this, they can process the order without making any mistake. Our website can be used via laptop, tablet or mobile. All the features work perfectly fine on each device type. This was the demo of our product. I hope you liked the demo. If you have any questions, you can contact on our helpline number or email address. Register on Box Rate Calculator today and manage your packaging business with ease. Thank you.